Hey YouTube, this is the Charizard Authority. I hadn't planned on selling any master sets for the new Sun and Moon base set because of all the secret rares, but there have been so many requests for them that I'm going to make a few, because that's really all that I can make, just a few, and the price is going to be fairly steep. But I'll show the master set to you. I'm sure many of you have already seen all the cards online, but just to see that these can be made. Now in this master set that I have, I'm just including the regular cards plus the reverse hollows, and then I'm throwing in the 4 promos. I'm not throwing in any of the pre-release promos or the theme deck variants or anything like that. This card is or the Decidueye, that one's went up recently. I think the price on that was up close to 18 bucks or so on eBay anyways. Of course, if you go to my website, prices on there should be lower than on eBay. Most of these reverse hollows you can get for 49 cents, and you can make yourself a set. Incineroar is pretty cheap, but it's been selling well, maybe because it is cheap. It's reverse hollows. Anytime you don't see a reverse hollow, that means it's a GX or an ultra rare that would not have a reverse hollow. This set is a really nice set to start out the Sun and Moon with. There's so many cards to make new decks with. I really like the foiling on the reverse hollow, on all the reverse hollows really. The only one that seems to be kind of weird is the darkness. This card, I'm expecting its price to go up, but I guess we'll see. Right now they don't seem to be doing very well online. The Decavolt. Got Espeon, GX. So reverse hollows. Got Lunala. I think out of all the packs that were opened here, we had 8 Ultra Balls, which really isn't that bad, but a lot of them were just off-centered. Not by much, but just enough to where people who want them for PSA purposes or whatever probably won't take them. Price on that has stayed high. I haven't checked this morning, but as of yesterday morning, at $139.95, it was still the cheapest on eBay for buy nows. And then, of course, I think about $10 cheaper on the website. So that price, I'm going to stay current on that one. It's hard to see that card staying that high, especially since I started them out at $100 and then they quickly jumped up to $140. But just being an in-print set, I don't see a card staying that high, not in Pokemon. But if it does, it does. I can see why it would, because there's so many secret rares. Well, really, I guess there's only 6 secret rares that are the standard traditional gold border, the 2 energies and the 4 trainers, which is still a lot. The previously, I think the most we've had is 4 from Primal Clash. I mean, there've been other sets that were not XY, I think that had more, but in the recent sets. So here we're on to the full arts. You got Lurantis. I wish they would have made a Decidueye full art. Got the Lapras, Espeon, Lunala, Umbreon, good seller, Solgaleo. People are anticipating that good for decks. Tauros has been doing really well in sales. I mean, it hasn't been selling high, it's just been selling a lot of. Got Gumshoes, Alima, Lily, Professor Kooky, Team Skullgrunt. Then you got the Hyper Rare for Lurantis GX, the Hyper Rare for Lapras GX, the Hyper Rare for Espeon GX. Here's the Hyper Rare for Lunala GX. This is probably the most expensive Hyper Rare, Umbreon GX. You got Solgaleo GX, Tauros GX, and this is probably the cheapest Hyper Rare, which is Gumshoes GX. You've got the secret rares, Nest Ball. I think that's going to be a really highly used card in decks. You have Rotom Dex, Switch, everyone's favorite, the Ultra Ball. Then we have the Psychic Energy, Steel Energy, and then you've got the 4 blister pack promos, which I try to include in every master set. So this set will be going up on eBay. I've already got a buyer for one of them. I may be able to make a few more, stick them on there. If you're interested, just let me know, and I'll try to make you one without having someone else snag it. But they are going to be expensive. I'm predicting once I calculate the price, it's going to be between $800 and $1,000, which is a lot, but it might be a whole lot cheaper than buying out the cards individually, considering just one card like that. It's $140 right now, and then a lot of these are still between $20 and $50 on these secret rares and even some of the full arts. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. I realize most of these have already been seen. I did notice a lot of pictures were taken from my site, so I'm going to have to start watermarking everything. So places like Dirium's Pokemon, Shine 1 BR, Rubio Magic, Sleek Pokemon, I think it was like DBR Trading. Then there was one more, those MJN cards or something. All those people were taking my photos. I had to file reports against every one of them. So hopefully those listings will get removed within the next coming weeks. If you want to pick up any of these individual non-holo cards, I do not have all of them up on my website, but I can put them up. Usually they'll be like 25 cents a piece if they're not rares, if they're just commons or uncommons. Just let me know what you're looking for and I'll make sure it goes up. Thanks, guys.